We all have them, right? Those big dreams, that book you've always wanted to write, the business you talk about starting, or maybe running a marathon. But let's be honest, turning those huge goals into something real, well, it can feel completely overwhelming, almost impossible. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain and look at how the smallest, most consistent daily actions are actually the secret sauce to getting those extraordinary results. And look, this isn't some new age idea. We're talking about Aristotle, over 2,000 years ago. He absolutely nailed it. Excellence isn't about one heroic all-night effort or some random flash of inspiration. No, it's the sum total of what you do day in and day out. It's a habit. And honestly, this idea is the foundation for everything we're about to dive into.
So if it's that simple, why is it so darn hard? I mean, we've all been there, haven't we? You set a massive New Year's resolution, you go all in for like a week, you're super motivated, and then, poof, it all just fizzles out. You burn out, or you get discouraged because you're not seeing results fast enough. Here's the thing, the problem isn't your goal. It was never the goal. It's the way we're trying to get there.
And that brings us to the first, and maybe the most important shift in thinking we need to make. If you really want to achieve your goals, you have to stop obsessing over the finish line, the goal itself, and start obsessing over the system that's going to get you there. Think about it. The goal is just the destination you plug into your GPS. The system, that's the car, the road, the engine. It's the thing that actually gets you moving.
So how in the world do you build this system? Well, you start by making the very first step so small it's almost funny. You want to write a book? The system isn't write a book. That's a goal. The system is I will write one sentence today. This isn't about being unambitious. Far from it. This is a strategy to defeat that feeling of overwhelm that kills our momentum before we even get started.
Man, this quote from James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits, it just hits so hard. We all like to think that our willpower and our motivation will be enough to carry us through to our goals. But on a Tuesday afternoon when you're tired and stressed, willpower is the first thing to go. A good system, though, a reliable system, catches you. It's the process you can lean on when you have zero motivation left in the tank. Okay, so we get it. We need a system. Theory is great, but what does that actually look like in the real world? How do we build one? Let's get into the practical, actionable blueprint that you can literally start using today.
This quote from Tony Robbins really gets to the core of it. We totally overestimate what one giant 8-hour cram session can do for us. And at the same time, we dramatically underestimate what just 15 minutes of focused effort every single day can accomplish over a year. It's not even close. Consistency will beat short-term intensity every single time.
So here it is, the 3-step blueprint. It's beautiful in its simplicity. Number 1, start so small it feels ridiculously easy. Number 2, commit to doing it every day. The streak is what matters. And number 3, and this is a game changer, use a clever little trick called habit stacking. All you do is link your new habit to an old one you already do without thinking.
Let me show you just how simple habit stacking is. You already brush your teeth every morning, right? You don't even think about it. Your brain is on autopilot. So by linking a new habit like meditating for just 2 minutes immediately after you brush your teeth, you're essentially hijacking an existing neural pathway. You're not trying to build a new road from scratch. You're just adding a little extension to a superhighway that's already built in your brain.
Now, building the system is one thing, but it's only half the battle, because there's this other incredibly powerful and often invisible force that's either helping you or totally sabotaging you every single day, and that's your environment.
Okay, remember this key idea we just talked about? You fall to the level of your systems. Keep that in your head for a second. Now, watch this.
See that? It's a parallel law, and it's just as powerful. Your willpower is a finite resource. It runs out.
If your kitchen counter is covered in junk food, you're eventually going to eat it, probably when you're tired and stressed. If your running shoes are buried at the back of your closet, you're not going for a run. The secret is to design an environment where doing the right thing is the easiest possible option. Make good habits the path of least resistance.
And to keep that momentum going, you absolutely need to see your progress. It's so motivating. You can use a journal, an app, or even find a friend to be an accountability partner. But a really powerful one is the don't break the chain method, which Jerry Seinfeld famously used. For every single day he wrote new jokes, he'd put a big red X on a wall calendar. After just a few days, you've got a chain going. And then your only job becomes, don't break the chain.
So let's recap. You've got your tiny habit. You've got your consistent system. You've designed a supportive environment. What happens next? Well, my friend, this is where the real magic begins. It's something called the compound effect.
Let's use a super simple example. Saving $5 a day. On any given day, that feels like nothing. It's the price of a fancy coffee. It's so easy to just dismiss it and say, it's not worth the effort.
But that tiny, almost trivial action, when you do it consistently over just 1 year, adds up to over $1,800. That's not magic, it's just math. The power wasn't in any single $5 bill. The power was in the relentless, daily accumulation of those actions over time. And this is the core lesson of this entire thing. Whether it's saving a little money, reading 10 pages of a book, or exercising for 20 minutes, the daily effort itself seems tiny, almost insignificant. But over months and years, these habits don't just add up, they compound. They build on each other, creating this exponential growth that leads to massive, truly life-changing results.
Now, to stick with this long enough to actually see that compounding effect kick in, you need the right mindset. This idea comes from Carol Dweck's research, and it's all about having a growth mindset. It's the deep down belief that your abilities and talents aren't just fixed at birth. It means that if you miss a day, you're not a failure. It's just data. You can learn from it and get back on track tomorrow. You can always improve through effort.
Ultimately, this whole journey is about so much more than just the results. Every time you perform your small habit, you are casting a vote for the type of person you want to become. You read 1 page, you just cast a vote for I am a reader. You do 1 push-up, you just cast a vote for I am an athlete. Your habits are literally building your identity piece by piece. So the goal isn't to be perfect, it's simply to make progress and keep casting more votes for who you truly want to be. So let's make this real. Forget about someday. What is one tiny, almost laughably small habit that you can commit to starting today? Not tomorrow, not next Monday, right now. What is that one small step you can take that will begin a chain reaction, that will lead you toward that extraordinary future you want to build for yourself? Just think about it. What's it going to be?